Once upon a time, in a quiet valley surrounded by mountains, there lived a young man named Ethan. He was 25, smart, ambitious, full of dreams, but his mind was never still. Every day, thoughts kept spinning in his head like a storm. Regrets from the past, worries about the future, they never stopped. Even when he tried to rest, his mind kept racing. He couldn't sleep, couldn't smile, and felt like something inside him was always missing. One morning, Ethan heard people talking about a wise old teacher who lived deep in the mountains. They said he used to be a famous psychologist in the city, someone who had helped thousands of people find peace within themselves. But now, the man had left everything behind and moved to a small wooden house in the hills. He spent his days in silence, surrounded by trees and birds, teaching those who came seeking calm. Ethan thought, maybe this man can help me too. So he packed a small bag and began a long journey through dusty roads and cold nights. After 3 days of walking, he finally reached the village. He saw a small house covered with vines, and on the porch sat the old man, eyes closed, breathing slowly, looking as peaceful as the morning sky. Ethan approached quietly and said, "Sir, my mind never stops thinking. I feel tired all the time. Please, teach me how to find peace." The old man opened his eyes and smiled. "Peace, huh?" he said softly. "Come with me." He took Ethan to the backyard, filled a glass of water to the very top, and handed it to him. "Walk from here to the big oak tree at the end of the road and come back. But remember, don't spill a single drop." Ethan frowned in confusion, but agreed. He held the glass carefully and began to walk. The road was full of noise. People talking, dogs barking, kids playing in the dust. But Ethan didn't look anywhere. His focus was only on the glass in his hands. Every step was slow and steady. After a while, he finally reached back. Not a single drop spilled. He smiled proudly. "I did it, sir. Not one drop." The old man nodded and asked, "Good. But tell me, did you see the children laughing by the stream? Did you hear the birds singing?" Ethan shook his head. "No, I didn't notice anything. I was just focused on the glass." The old man smiled again. "That's the secret, my son. When your mind is fully present in this moment, there's no room left for worry or fear. You forget the noise of the world, just like you forgot everything while carrying that glass." For the first time in his life, Ethan understood. Peace wasn't something he needed to find. It was something he needed to feel. And it was always there, waiting beneath the noise of his thoughts. He looked at the sunset behind the mountains, the same mountains he had struggled to cross. But now, everything looked different. The same road, the same sky, but a different heart. That day, Ethan walked back home quietly. He wasn't the same restless young man anymore. He had learned something powerful. When you empty your mind of the past and the future, you finally make space for peace to live. And from that day on, every time life felt heavy, he remembered the glass of water and smiled. Don't forget to like, comment, and share if you want to learn and grow with us.